Fun. What's there?
We still have unfinished business there. We found a Hofgufer out in the Barrens, milady. In terrible pain. We freed it, but there's another intern somewhere beneath the Forbidden Sands.
A Hofgufer? I haven't seen one since I was a child. Lead the way.
How can I help? What can I make for you?
Now, if we could get back to the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son. I was hoping to get Freya's version of what happened.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was...
Wait. Be ready for combat. Another berserker gravestone.
Come under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter the frightful.
Right side! I'm staying down!
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Look out! From behind! Incoming! I'm tired of you!
You're on fire, Kratos! Go fast!
Another berserker gravestone.
Come under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter the frightful. On your left! Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
I'm tired of you!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
I'm tired of you!
Behind you, brother!
knowing your friends will suffer more.
Come under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter the flame. Oh, I felt that one, brother.
Behind you! Watch out! Behind you! Incoming!
Brother, get up, brother. Come under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter the frightful. Right side, brother!
Fredo! Are you okay?
Pretty nice axe. Think I'll...
Come under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter the frightful.
For the king!
Behind you, brother! Nasty hit! You alright, brother? Behind you, brother!
Kratos, we need you!
Think I'll take...
Meeting the Lady of the Forge really brought back some memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a lady called Minnie. Very talented with a sword.
Look here.
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean
Another half-goofer.
odd. It looks as though the Light Elf sealed off this section of the Barren. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The Forbidden Sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela, and another storm to endure.
I remember when Freya and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good, and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofer. But I have to believe, in the long run, we're doing right by Alpine. Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave!
An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the Light Elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day. And we can browse at our leisure.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War. But restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The consul.
Big Veer spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
All this knowledge of their ancestors, their shared history, poetry, just sitting here, forgotten. What a waste.
What's that?
A diagram for a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it. Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
Lata Framborg.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Use a shield strike, brother!
geweht. Helga brought it on.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end here.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
I see an entrance!
I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free. This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd. When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Hafgifa for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Ymir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
More hive, more denser. Well, there you go.
Rich, left flank! Brother! These bastards about to explode!
Enemies to your left!
Poison left side!
Behind you, Kratos! Alka!
Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Helheim. Also it appears.
Big Beard did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
Good eye. Let's continue, shall we? Poison from above!
Enemy behind you!
Right side, brother!
I hope freeing these Hofgufas will allow them to breed again. It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate. comprehend the choice they face once free.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hofgufa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
Which light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance, I know what choice I would make. Good. Almost there. Well done. Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
From behind! Incoming! Switching arrows!
Behind you, watch out! Behind you, brother!
A pike.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
The fate of these creatures reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. What no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame of...
Kratos, is this a story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but... well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now, don't sell yourself short, brother. We've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who opened it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim. Hit again.
Time to end this storm.
Stories are of no comfort. Take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
Misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens?
A statue of my brother. How quaint.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
these crystals contain their own light.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this.
You said monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
It was given for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble. Looks like we can read the inscription now as well.
The light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence.
You are not funny.
Even when Freyr was actually here, the peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough. Make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Freya's guidance.
His presence continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not.
Another carving from Yari and Somer.
There's probably another ingredient around here, brother.
It is an ingredient from the recipe. How did they reach this realm?
Oh, they were well versed in realm travel. You see, Yari was raised a Midgardian warrior. Fight in the family's wars, find a wife, die for glory. But he rejected it. He left.
He followed his own path.
I wouldn't be surprised if we found their mark in other realms as well. Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves. The tablet spoke of a relic that could arouse the trolls. I wonder, do you think we could use such an item on that troll? Getting back to your story, Freya. You granted an audience to Hrimthur after he finished building Asgard's wall. What at long last did he whisper to you?
Well, he said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and continued.
Brother, wait. Did you notice that?
The Hildcrave's battle that grave will provide.
Impressive! Reality the stolen.
For the king!
Steady your guard! Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Reality the stolen.
On your guard, Kratos! Come on, Kratos, get up!
Reality the stolen. Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Come on, Kratos, get up!
Reality the stolen. Left side, brother. right, brother? Reality the stolen. Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Can't do this without you, Kratos!
Reality the stolen. I felt that one, brother.
Can't do this without you, Kratos!
Feel disappointed.
Reality the stolen.
For the king!
On your guard, Kratos!
Brother, get up! Brother! Yalti the Stolid!
For the king!
Feel that one, brother!
Expected more! Can't do this without you, Kratos!
Yalti the Stolid!
For the king! Worthless! Careful! You are nothing!
Yalti the Stolid!
For the king!
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Waste of time! That you are killing!
Dolly.
For the king!
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Expected more.
Brother,
So
get up!
cold.
Cover! Another key, eh? Sooner or later, we're gonna have to find a lock to put them in. So you just refuse to pick a favourite poem? That's uncharacteristically indecisive of you.
I have a favorite poem already. One from my homeland.
It's vulnerable when it blows!
Need to take out those springs, brother!
That's it!
Felt that one, brother! Nicely done! Keep on it! Perhaps we can bring these two animals back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Becky and Vanna could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. It just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
Left side!
Behind you!
Idor, throw your weapon at it!
Light elf architecture. It's massive.
A token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these. They'd hang them up. Show their support. That's tricky.
Prefer we hang on to them?
Do what you will. If Freyr didn't bother taking them when we left Arthur, he wouldn't like selling them to
Behind you! Incoming! You just started that!
Something is coming, and it's not happy. What on earth was a drake doing back there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
Freya, where is Seacrum now?
Impossible to say. She's on a mission spanning the realms in search of our lost sisters. Our hope is if she can bring their incorporeal spirits to Vanaheim, we can find a way to restore them to uncorrupted forms.
So, Freya, if we might finish your story. How did Hrimthur intend to get revenge on the Aesir for killing his father? Does it have to do with Asgard's wall?
It did.
No more for now.
We'll
Focus.
just pick this up later. Lungs! No, that's rubbish!
What?
Brock's bloody riddle. What gets bigger the more you take away? I can't let that blue twat beat me!
If you are this upset, he already has.
If I don't have it, you don't need it. At least your enemies will be warm when they die. And for the Valkyrie Queen?
A good fit.
Wear it with pride. Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos? Wear it with pride. Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos? I'll disinfect my tools. I'll heat up the forge. Wear it with pride. Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos? Wear it with pride. Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
A good fit.
Want something in particular? Take care of your armor, and it'll take care of you. Whatever you need, I'll create. Well, if you change your mind...
Rock's riddle. Could the answer be nothing?
What gets bigger the more you take away? Nothing. I don't think so, brother.
I do not like riddles.
You know, Freyr loved to breed Gulan pups in Vanaheim. I wonder if these two are the descendants of the Gulan he brought here long ago.
That explains how they got to the desert. Another gift for the Dark Elves. So, Freya, if we might finish your story.
Old. Prepare for a fight.
Hjalti the Stolid.
For the king! You bore me unworthy!
I felt that one, brother. Come on, Kratos! Off your back!